Today we have a huge matchup, the Bugatti Chiron against a Model S Plaid. Let's see what happens in a quarter-mile drag race. On paper, the Chiron looks like the clear winner. It's got more power, more torque, less weight. It has all-wheel drive just like the Tesla. So I've set up a race on a street surface. This is not a prep drag strip, and let's see what happens. So the Tesla gets a harder launch, 0 to 60 in 2.1 with 1 foot rollout subtracted. The Chiron at 2.4 with rollout subtracted. And the Plaid loses a little bit of ground towards the end, but it still gets a faster quarter mile, 9.3 seconds at 153 versus 9.4 at 158, 159 for the Chiron. So Plaid takes this one. Despite having better specs on paper, the Chiron struggles a lot off the line relative to the Tesla. Also, the Chiron isn't putting power down as efficiently as the Tesla. The Chiron's probably losing somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20% of power getting to the wheels, whereas the Tesla is only losing somewhere around 10%. In the simulation, the Tesla is using 90% efficiency, while the Chiron's using 82% efficiency. So 18% drivetrain loss versus 10% drivetrain loss in the Tesla. Also, the Tesla's holding its 1,000 horsepower all the way through the quarter mile without shifting gears, while the Chiron is dipping in and out of peak power and spending time shifting gears. So there is some time loss there. To demonstrate the differences at speed, I set up a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. Before I jump back into this race, I just wanted to let you know that a lot of you are not subscribed. So if you do like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me out. Now let's jump back into the race. So the Tesla's on top. We can see it gets the initial jump. And then at about 146 miles an hour, the Tesla's going. The Chiron is passing it. So the Chiron's now doing 150. And the Chiron will just keep pulling all the way up through the half mile. The Tesla gets pretty close to its 200 mile an hour speed limiter. And we see the 60 to 130, 100 to 150 times of both. The Chiron is faster at speed. So we know that those quarter mile differences are essentially coming from the launch. One thing I will say about these cars is the Plaid is a lot easier to launch in real life. A 9.2, 9.3 quarter mile is easy to repeat pretty much every run at 150 mile an hour trap speed. The Chiron, on the other hand, is really inconsistent. It's spinning tires a lot in first gear, and you'd probably see times as high as maybe 10 seconds if you're getting bad launches at 150 miles an hour. I know Drag Times has a video where they try to launch a Bugatti and it doesn't go very well. So keep in mind, these are really, really optimal conditions. That 9.2 at 159 is if everything goes perfectly on the launch. All that being said, both cars are extremely impressive. The Bugatti is a top speed machine. The Tesla is a crazy accelerating car. The price difference is wild. The Bugatti costs like 20 times what the Tesla costs. So even more impressive out of the Tesla. If you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate you watching. As a treat, I'm going to show you the Plaid versus the new Chiron Sport. So this will be on a street surface, and let's see how fast this Pure Sport is. It has reduced gear ratios and a little less weight than the Chiron Sport. So we see 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds with rollout subtracted, and then it's going to pull on the Plaid actually, and we see 9.2 on a street surface at 160 miles an hour out of the Pure Sport. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.